Ladies, we are here tonight on the show. Let me see if the sound is working. What the fuck is happening to my telephone? Let me see if the sound is working because sometimes the sound doesn't work. Hold on. Let me see. The fuck is happening? Okay, I think the sound is working. Yeah, the sound is working. Okay, now I am here tonight on the show. Okay, so oh shit, let me turn on this again. I want to talk about the NFL draft. The 2019 NFL draft. I led off last night in round 52, I believe. Round 52. Excuse me. Pick 52. That's where I left off last night. So that is where I want to continue tonight. I want to continue where I left off at pick 52. All right. Last night I left off at pick 52. So let me recap where I left off. All right. Pick 52. What the fuck? All right. Hold on. I left off at pick 52. All right. So ever since pick 52, the Philadelphia Eagles picked 53, and they drafted Miles Sanders, running back from Penn State. I like this move by Philadelphia. They had a shitty running back last year. You know, they're supposed to gain up in age. You know, Smallwood, he's trash. They needed Ajayi. He might not come back. He got a leg injury. They needed a running back. They got one here. Miles Sanders out of Penn State. Then Houston addresses their secondary. Good job by Houston. They get Looney Johnson Jr., cornerback out of Kentucky. Good job by Houston. They really need to address their secondary. It was trash last year. And then, again, Houston does a good job. They go back-to-back here with picks 54 and 55. And again, they address their two positions right here, offensive line and secondary. They get Max Sharping, offensive lineman out of Northern Illinois. Good job, Texans. You address your secondary here and your offensive line. And I believe you also drafted an offensive lineman in the first round. Good job, Texans. Then you got, interesting here, Kansas City picks up Mecole Hardman, wide receiver out of Georgia. Interesting. Tyreek Hill might get released soon because of him hitting a kid. So maybe they're looking for a replacement already. We'll see. And then the Eagles again draft at round 57. They get J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, running back, wide receiver out of Stanford. Big wide receiver. The Eagles low-key have a ton of wide receivers now. They got Deshaun Watson. They got Deshaun Jackson, Alshon Jeffrey, Nelson Aguilar. They got this guy. All of a sudden, they're stacking up on wide receivers. Then the Cowboys finally pick a defensive lineman, Tristan Hill. A lot of people thought they were going to go secondary, but they end up going defensive line. I don't know about this pick. A lot of Cowboy fans are pissed. We'll see what happens. Then Indianapolis, they get Paris Campbell, a good wide receiver out of Ohio State. Another weapon for Andrew Luck. The Rams pick Tyler Rapp, safety out of Washington. The Chargers pick Nasir Al-Adri, safety out of Delaware. And finally, in pick 64, DK Metcalf finally gets drafted by Seattle. Interesting here. Apparently, Doc Bolden may announce his retirement very soon. So maybe they know something. So they end up getting DK Metcalf at pick 64. All right, let's go to the third round here. Third round, Arizona starts it up with Zach Allen, defensive lineman out of Boston College. The Steelers then addressed the wide receiver position, grabbing Deontay Johnson, wide receiver out of Toledo. Let's see here. Rams end up draft. There was a lot of talk about the Rams drafting a running back. They end up here in the third round drafting Darrell Henderson, running back out of Memphis. Interesting moves right there by the Rams. Interesting move right. The Bears end up drafting a running back to replace Jordan Howard and David Montgomery, running back out of Iowa State. Interesting there. The Packers drafted tight end Jay Sternberger, tight end out of Texas A&M, another weapon for Aaron Rodgers. Let me see here. Who else drafted somebody that's worth mentioning here? New England goes with a running back, Damian Harris, running back out of Alabama, the backup to Jacobs here, and running back. They're stacking up on running backs now. Let's see here who else drafted. I'm looking for a good draft picks that are worth my talk. Interesting here, Carolina ends up drafting Will Geer out of West Virginia, the quarterback. Could he possibly replace Cam Newton in the future? Can Will Geer from West Virginia possibly end up replacing Cam Newton? A lot of people have this guy high. You could argue he's probably, I think he's better than Daniel Jones. I honestly do. I think Kyler Murray's the best one, then Dwayne Haskins, then probably Drew Luck. And then I could say he's the fourth best quarterback in this class, Will Geer. Interesting move right here by he might, I don't know if he's better than Drew Lock, but they're right there. I don't know, man. Interesting move right here by Carolina. Cam Newton, you better get your head out of your ass. You better recover from your shoulder injury. Otherwise, you could lose your job because this kid might have talent enough to take your job. Will Geer. And he's not going to have any pressure. He was a third-round pick. Not going to have a lot of pressure. But, hey, it could be like the Dak Prescott, Tony Romo situation where Tony Romo got hurt. Dak Prescott. It caught my eye from the start. When Dak Prescott was picked by the Cowboys, it caught my eye. I didn't think he was going to end up being the starter so fast, but it did caught my eye. Right now, this guy right here, Will Geer, out of West Virginia, going to Carolina in the third round, is also catching my eye. It's catching my eye. Don't be surprised if Will Geer in the future ends up being the starting quarterback of the Panthers. Don't be surprised. It's doing the same thing it did with Prescott to me. It really is. The fuck is happening? The fuck? Okay, I'm back. It's doing the same thing it did when the Cowboys drafted Prescott. All right, let's see here. Let's go to the fourth round. Arizona starts it off by taking Hakeem Butler, wide receiver out of Iowa State. Then Cincinnati takes a quarterback here at Ryan Finley, quarterback out of North Carolina State. I'm not sure how good this guy is, but whatever, they took him. Let's see here. At this point, it's a bunch of hit or miss guys. Nothing too big. Bryce Love, running back out of Stanford. But they got a running back last year. They're running back out of LSU. And now they get another running back here, Washington. Bryce Love, running back out of Stanford. Why are you getting another running back? You just got a running back last year. I know he's got a teared ACL, but still. And you still got Adrian Peterson. Now you got a loaded backfield. Interesting. They got Bryce Love. I'm not sure. I don't know about that pick, but anyways, whatever. I don't know about that pick. Seattle goes with another wide receiver, Gregory Jens Jr., wide receiver out of West Virginia. So another wide receiver. They're getting ready for the retirement of Doc Bolden. Benny Snell Jr. from Kentucky goes running back, goes with Pittsburgh. Not sure what the hell Washington is doing. New England takes a quarterback here in the fourth round. They take Jared Shitham, quarterback out of Auburn. Going to be interesting to see. I don't think it's Tom Brady's replacement, but we'll see what happens. A lot of people thought it was going to be Foster Mahood, tight end out of LSU, goes to Raiders. All right, let's go to the fifth round. Dante Thompson starts us off, safety out of Alabama, goes to Raquel Armstrong, running back out of Temple, goes to the Jacksonville. Hunt. Okay, I think that's all I have to talk about right now. We're in the 5th round pick. I'll make another video possibly. We're at pick 151. That's where I'm going to leave off. The move that makes me scratch my ass is the pick Bryce Love, running back out of Stanford, going to Washington. You got a running back last year out of LSU. I know he got a tear ACL, but still. Anyways, and also Josh Rosen ends up getting traded from Arizona to Miami. He ends up getting traded, so you should know that one too. I might make a separate video about that one in the future. I might as well also make a separate video about Josh Rosen getting traded to Miami. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and I am out like a light. I'm out like a light, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you later on tonight. I might do 2 games tonight. I'm not sure. But until next time, I'm out. Out like a light. Stop.